Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about two amazing bodybuilders, Hadi Choopan and Derek Lunsford. They're both top contenders for the 2024 Mr. Olympia title, almost 15 weeks out from Mr. Olympia, and we have tough competition. Hadi has been working super hard and showing great improvements, especially at the recent ARNOLD Classic Ohio. Many people think he has a good chance of winning this year. Derek is the current champion, but he's facing some tough competition. Let's look at how these two compare in different poses and see who might come out on top. Hadi Chupan is emerging as a formidable contender for the 2024 Mr. Olympia title. Known for his dedication and persistence in training, Hadi has shown significant improvements, particularly at the ARNOLD Classic Ohio this year. It's suggested that Hadi, along with SAMSON DAUDA, has one of the highest chances of dethroning the current champion. His coach, Hani Rambot, is confident in Hadi's ability to reclaim the Olympia title. There's a strong belief in Hadi's potential, with claims that if Hadi had brought his ARNOLD Classic condition to the previous Olympia, he would have won easily. Fans are eagerly anticipating Hadi's performance, expecting him to bring his best version to the stage and not disappoint his supporters. Derek Lunsford, the reigning Mr. Olympia champion, faces a challenging defense of his title in 2024. Recent updates show Derek looking massive for his height, particularly in a shared shoulder workout video. However, Derek needs to focus on improving his shoulders and chest, which are considered his main weak points in terms of definition and conditioning. There are concerns about his muscle maturity and development in these areas, which could hinder his performance in front poses. Some experts have suggested that Derek might not be giving his all in training, and there's a perception that he hasn't been fully connected to his workouts. It's implied that if Derek fails to address these weak points, his impressive back shots alone may not be enough to secure him a second Mr. Olympia title, potentially opening the door for competitors like Hadi Choopan to claim the crown. Certainly, I'll provide a detailed comparison of Hadi Choopan's 2024 ARNOLD Classic version and Derek Lunsford's 2023 Olympia version for each pose. Front double biceps. In this pose, both athletes showcase impressive physiques, but Hadi Chupan takes the lead. Both are executing vacuums, highlighting their tapered waists. Hadi's quadriceps are significantly more massive and perfectly swept, showing superior separation and detail. His biceps and triceps display perfect conditioning with far more shape than Derek's. Hadi's arms appear more peaked and defined, with visible striations and vascularity. Derek, while presenting great overall flow and aesthetics, falls short in arm development and quad sweep. Hadi's pose execution is nearly flawless, with only a slight imbalance between his left and right arms, but this minor flaw isn't enough to cost him the pose. The overall balance, symmetry, and conditioning Hadi brings to this pose make him the clear winner. Front lat spread. This pose isn't typically considered a strong point for either competitor, but Hadi shows significant improvement here. He presents exceptional width across the shoulders, coupled with a ripped upper body. Hadi's midsection looks tighter and more controlled. Derek's lats are impressive, though partially obscured by poor lighting at the 2023 Olympia. Derek's chest and quads lack the fullness seen in Hadi's physique, which detracts from his overall presentation. However, Derek's deltoids and arms show impressive mass and separation. Hadi's lower body appears more proportional, creating a more aesthetically pleasing silhouette. The balance between Hadi's upper and lower body, combined with his superior conditioning, gives him the edge in this pose. Side chest. This pose becomes more competitive as it plays to some of Derek's strengths. Derek's side leg development, particularly in the glutes, surpasses Hadi's. However, Hadi dominates in the arm and deltoid development, showing superior separation and graininess. Hadi's midsection is noticeably tighter and more defined. Both athletes display good chest conditioning, but Hadi's overall conditioning appears superior. Derek looks fuller in the upper body, which could appeal to some judges. However, Hadi's complete package from head to toe, balancing size with supreme condition, gives him the advantage. The pose highlights Hadi's improvements in his overall structure and muscle maturity. Back double biceps. This is where Derek shines and maintains an advantage over Hadi. Derek's back is drier, more separated, and presents greater width from behind. His conditioning in the posterior chain, particularly in the deltoids and glutes, is superior to Hadi's. Derek achieves that coveted dry, grainy look that Hadi doesn't quite match from the rear. Hadi does present impressive arm development, well-developed hamstrings, and a solid back. However, he lacks the lat width and lower back dryness needed to truly challenge Derek in this pose. Derek's back development is reminiscent of Phil Heath in his prime. showcasing intricate detail and separation that sets a high standard in modern bodybuilding. Rear lat spread. This pose narrows the gap between the two athletes. Hadi shows significant improvement, presenting wider lats, excellent conditioning, and comparable mass to Derek. His back opens up impressively in this pose, showcasing better overall width than in the back double biceps. While Hadi's lower body conditioning isn't quite as dry as Derek's, he still displays excellent hamstring and glute development. Derek, however, maintains his edge, particularly in glute development. His back, while not as dominant as in the double biceps pose, still presents greater thickness in the traps and density in the lower back. The width between the two is comparable, making this a much closer contest. Derek's freaky lower body development and a slight edge in back detail give him the win, but it's a narrow victory. Side triceps. This pose reveals significant improvements in Hadi's physique. His midsection is the standout feature, ripped, perfectly controlled, and highlighting the stark contrast with Derek's less impressive midsection. Hadi's overall presentation looks sharper, more polished, and better executed. His conditioning and muscle maturity are on full display. Derek, while presenting an impressively large arm, thick chest, and great side leg development, falls short in midsection control and upper body conditioning. Hadi's superior shape, conditioning, and refinement give him a clear advantage in this pose, though Derek's fuller look, particularly in the upper body, might appeal to some judges. Abdominal and thigh. This pose is a clear victory for Hadi. His abdominals, serratus, and obliques are possibly the best on stage, rivaled only by top competitors like Andrew Jack. The intricate detail, deep cuts, and overall balance of his midsection are truly impressive. Hadi's massive separated quads complement his midsection perfectly. Derek looks good in this pose too, showcasing his quad development well and pulling a deep vacuum to highlight his taper. However, he simply can't match the level of detail and dryness that Hadi brings to this pose. The deep shadows and intricate musculature in Hadi's midsection create a mesmerizing effect that's rarely seen even at the highest levels of competition. Most muscular. In the final pose of the comparison, both athletes present strong showings, but Hadi edges out the win. Derek, despite lacking the best chest separation, impresses with full arms and round strider deltoids. However, Hadi's overall package in this pose is superior. He presents an incredibly ripped and shredded look throughout his body, enhanced by prominent vascularity and mature muscle bellies. Hadi's quads are superior, his midsection is tighter, and his chest displays deeper cuts and striations. While Derek may look fuller in the chest and arms, Hadi's polished and refined look, combined with his superior conditioning in all muscle groups, gives him the advantage. If Derek could match Hadi's chest striations, this would be an incredible battle, but as it stands, Hadi takes the win in this pose. In conclusion, this comparison suggests that if Hadi had brought this level of conditioning and development to the 2024 Olympia, he would have had a strong case for reclaiming his title. He dominates in most poses, particularly from the front and side, only truly falling behind in the back poses. His overall conditioning, muscle maturity, and attention to detail in every muscle group demonstrate significant improvements and a package that could potentially dethrone the reigning champion. Who do you think will win? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more bodybuilding comparisons. Thanks for watching and see you next time.